Good morning, Navigator families. It's Miss Tiffany back with a couple art projects that you can do for Mother's Day. Moms, just hand this over to Dad, let him look at it. It's his job to get this gift ready for you. Just kidding. But seriously, you can make this also for Grandma. You know, I know it's not really Grandparents' Day, but I'm sure if they haven't seen you guys in a while, they would appreciate it. So what I have in front of me is two foam or paper plates, a clear plastic spoon, or white works as well, trusty glue, napkins, a $1 mug from Walmart. These are $1, and to give you an idea of the size, they're kind of smaller, little coffee cup, a plastic cup, and then my glitter paints. So this first one I'm actually doing for myself. I like this idea so much I came up with it kind of in my head the other day, and I thought I actually want to do that this year with my own children. As you guys know, my kids are all grown. My youngest is 15, but I drink matcha every morning and sometimes coffee, and so I always have mugs around, and I love them. So this is one that I could do personalized with the kids. So I'm going to do it first with Connor because his hands are the biggest. And so pick a color. Pick a color. He's right here. What color you want? Purple? Okay, Connor picked purple. So obviously you'd need some sort of like shellac type coating at the end to keep it, or maybe Mod Podge. I'm not sure if that works on mugs, to keep it from coming off. And I would probably hand wash these after. You may be able to like bake them in the oven or whatever. So I'm gonna give this to Connor and have him put his hand in there and get it all covered in paint. Just one hand, obviously. Yeah, just smear it around until you get it all over your whole hand. All your fingers and your palm a little bit. The palm's not as important because their hands are super small. But my kids are grown, so we're gonna do it a little different. So fun. Yeah, get it all the way to the bottom because your hand's gonna like curve down the bottom of the cup like that. So what I'm gonna have Connor do is cover his hand in paint. And obviously with the babies, you could literally put this on the high chair and hold it, give them a little paint on either hand, and they can touch the mug all over and get their fingerprints on it. And then you can like date it on the bottom, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. So here's Connor, come over here real quick. So here's Connor's big palm. And so I'm gonna put the cup in his hand, and he's gonna press his fingers up against the cup and then take them off. And so there you go. So there's the first one. I'm gonna do it one more time. Can you do it one more time? Try to get your whole finger on there. Yeah. There you go. That's a little better. So not totally perfect because you got to do it twice, but you guys get the idea. So that's one. You can go. Now I'll call Audrey over. Pick your color. Now typically I would say if you're going to do multiple, like if you have 3 kids, you might want to let each layer dry. That way they don't smear. But if the kids can just, you know, touch or whatever, like since your guys are little and they might just want to get all over the cup, you know, it's different. These guys, they can be more careful. And here, if you want to, you got it. Okay, so Audrey's going to do the other one, and then tomorrow, or Sunday, my other 3 girls will be here, and so I'm going to have them choose a color and also do this. Air Force Blue. And she's going to do Air Force Blue. Same idea, so you can put your hand in the frame real quick. And so try not to overlap corners too much. So I'm putting it up in, close your hand on it. Touch all your fingers, yep. And there you go, see? And so that's Audrey's little handprint. And so I'm going to do that with my other 3 girls, and then date it on the bottom, and I have put some sort of shellac or decoupage coating on that. There you go, guys. And you could even write in here if you wanted, or along the top, like "We love you, Mom," and have the kids just put their handprints all over it. And it's so easy. It's a $1 mug. It's a $1 mug, and if you have paints at the house, it's 2 seconds. Done. Great for Grandma. Great for an aunt. Great as a birthday gift if you don't use it for Mother's Day. So there's that first one. So we're done with that. The second activity I did was when I was the 3s teacher, and we did it every Mother's Day. It was super easy. A lot of times we do the potted plants that either don't grow or, after a season they're gone. So, which is good and bad, but this is something you can kind of keep forever. I have a plastic cup, some glue, my spoon, my napkins, and then some paper. Now, tissue paper is better, way better at this activity, but I don't have any. So I'm going to use leftover from my Earth Day craft. And what I'm going to do is take some glue and pour it in the bottom. Obviously, this part you can help with, or like Lennon can do it, or Emma, or Laura, Tessa's big sister. And fill the bottom with just a little bit of glue, like so. And then, and then I would take these and just rip off big chunks. I could pre-rip or let the baby do it. And then they're gonna stick it in here. And I used to do this green tissue paper, and I would just I would fill the cup. The kids would crunch up the green tissue paper, and they would literally just fill the cup at the bottom of the cup with it. So I'm gonna try to make this quick and easy for you. White cup works. You can have them color the outside of a white styrofoam cup with green marker. That also would work great. Now you're gonna need something to sort of stabilize the spoon. So if you don't have tissue paper, construction paper is kind of hard for that. So I have napkins, so I'm gonna crunch those up. Babies can do this too. Stuff it in the bottom, one on either, kind of like any which way, but kind of like one on either side. And again, that's just to stabilize the spoon. The spoon is our flour. And so normally, I'll use my little paint plate here. So normally I would put like a plate of this on the table, and I would let the kids dip their spoons in it. And you want this to kind of be their own idea. So try not to, like, unless they ask for help, try to let them just kind of figure it out. You can use like a Q-tip, I said before, a cotton ball to distribute the glue. It's washable, but it will dry fast. So they might do the front of this and then need to go back, and you might need to reapply glue. I may actually need to reapply. So here's the cup. And you can write Mother's Day 2020 on there, or We Love You, Mom. And since we're all kind of working from home, they can use this on their desk. Same with the cup. If they're not a coffee drinker, put it on your desk, fill it with your pencils. Put it on your bathroom sink, and put your makeup brushes in it. Same thing, more easy ripping the paper. So simple. When I did it with tissue paper, I would cut the pieces really tiny. So then you do this, and I did like red and a couple different colors of pink. I think this might be like a lavender. And they can re-dip it, the spoon, like give them plenty amount of glue to work with. Tissue paper is kind of nice because it was transparent, a little bit transparent, so you could see the colors kind of bleed through each other, which was kind of nice. Remember, this is just, a very simple infant/toddler craft that they can make themselves, and you don't have to do hardly any of the work, just a little supervision. And then you're just going to stick it in here. And like if you have multiple kids, they could each do a spoon. And then you basically have a Mother's Day potted flower. And if you're really savvy and you have a picture of them you could cut out, maybe print it off, you could put their little face right in there. And then Mom, since she's working from home, pretty much everybody is, or at work, you're missing your little ones, you can take it to work with you and have it sit on your desk. So easy. So that's my second idea. My last idea, I'm sure you've seen this before, it's nothing new. We also did this for Father's Day because, Mother's Day is kind of easier. You can do flowers and things like that. It's super easy. But Father's Day seemed always to be a little bit more challenging to come up with ideas. But this one always worked. And frames are cheap. You can get those at the Dollar Tree, Walmart for like $1. No big deal. So you would frame this at the end. I don't have a frame with me right now. So I'm going to use the leftover purple paint that Connor did. Or, I could probably do red. But we'll do purple because it makes it easier. So I can wrap this up for you guys because I know you're busy. Okay, so you can use a paintbrush or a cotton ball, and you can actually put it on there. With the babies, and the 3-year-olds even sometimes, I would literally put the paint or ink pad. I would have them press their hands on the ink pad. But for the babies, if you want to do this part yourself so it doesn't get crazy messy, and then I'm going to put my hands like this on the paper. So I'll show you when I'm done. It's a little bit And you can see, whoops, my hands are so dirty I can barely touch the paper. That upside down, it kind of looks like the shape of a heart. And so you could draw with marker, if you'd like, the heart shape. You could have Lennon's hands first and then put Channing's baby hands on top in a different color paint. You could do Dad's hands, which would be wonderful, and then the baby's hands over the top in a different color paint, and then write "We love you," and then frame it. Isn't that so sweet? I know handprints are pretty typical, but if you did the whole family, like if you were Tessa's family, they have 4 children. If all 4 kids stacked their handprints in different colors or something of that nature, you could sort of stagger. You could stagger the hearts, you know, kind of go like that down the page. It's hard now because it's drying, but you get the idea. And then you'd frame it in an 8x10 frame. And then Mom can hang that at work and remember Mother's Day this year. So I hope that helped you guys. I'm excited. I will come back on Monday and show you guys the finished product of my own mug. I think I'm just going to write like Mother's Day 2020 on the top. And then I'll have all 5 of my kids' big kid handprints on there. And it's still great. I love it. I will enjoy drinking my matcha out of there. Or, like I said, I might actually put it in my bathroom because it's white and put all my makeup brushes in it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's little Mother's Day episode. And I will see you guys at 6 o'clock for books. Have a good day, Navigators. Bye-bye.